hello to all you Taurians out there. This is your monthly horoscope for July 2019. Let's have a look. There's so much going on in the heavens, and I've written a couple of things down here. Now, of course, remind you that these are general horoscopes. These are not tailor-made, and you do have free will. So you can always say, yeah, I'm gonna do that. What Veerle is saying of, nope, Veerle, I don't think it resonates. You have that freedom, okay? These are just general horoscopes. If you want to have a tailor-made horoscope, just get in touch. Now, what for the Taurians? Now, this is the most important month of the year, July, because there is eclipses going on. Now, for Taurus people, although in other videos for other signs, especially the cardinal signs, I will say it's very stressful and it's very, you have to know what you're doing there. For Taurians, it's fine. It's fine. It's easy going because you're a fixed sign and it's not the key areas of your life that are being touched here. Having said that, let's have a look at what the energy, where it is happening for you. So I have written down here what's going on, just to be sure. Oh my goodness, in the other video I didn't even talk about this. I have forgotten that in Aries. Anyway, the most important thing for you is, Taurus people, it is the eclipses. It is that the moon and the sun are together on the 2nd of July, but it all opposes Saturn and Pluto. And on the 16th of July, we have Venus and the sun and the North Node. It all opposes Saturn, Pluto, South Node, and the moon. Amazingly intense energy, extremely intense. And this energy is happening in mental houses for you. So it's going to, and on social houses as well. So let's talk about this energy first. This energy, these eclipses, they come from the original family, Saros family, for the nerds amongst you who are interested in astrology on a very deep level. The Saros family, it's North number 3. And that eclipse family, if you want to know more about those eclipses, you can have a look at the book of Bernadette Brady. And she's really an expert in that. But bottom line is that eclipses family is about obsessiveness and to be aware of that, of the strong desires, of the compulsive behavior that this is all about. And of course, this eclipse has to do with Venus opposite Pluto and Moon opposite Pluto. So indeed, it is about a very obsessive nature. It is about very strong desires, to say the least. Now, Taurians, they know that. They know that they want quality in their life, basically, a Taurian. And they know that these things are important in life to work towards. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to want things. Not at all. I can make a whole video about desires, and that's not a bad thing at all. I don't agree with the Buddha that, desire is bad and all of that. No, I mean, it makes us living. It makes us having some traction there. And otherwise we wouldn't do anything, I think. But bottom line is for you that there is a tension between, you have the Venus and the North Node all in the 3rd house. So you could be simply thinking about love, for instance, or simply thinking about your thinking processes, but also about love because Venus is there. So it could be thinking about love on the one side, but on the other side, being afraid of it because it opposes Saturn and Pluto. Now, why that reason is up to your context, of course. It could be very simple that you have someone on your mind, but that's in your narratives, this is complex, or it's not going to work out, and that is the tension, and that's all there is. It could be as simple as that your higher mind is saying, no, you just married. I don't know why I'm taking this accent, but you just married. You can't fall in love. Yeah? So what is there to do? Well, there's not much that you can do except from transforming your feelings and expressing them in another way. And the positive side of this is that Neptune is a very well aspected to the second eclipse on the 16th. So it's in your 11th house. So talk about if this is going on, talk about it with a friend, or go out with groups of people and that is a bit more lightness in your in your atmosphere there, and that's gonna help you out. You will see that, oh, other people have same stuff going on, or it's not that bad, and off you go, and that tension is released there. It could be other stuff as well, but I'm just giving you one of the thousands example that can play out. But it has to do with something that you want very strongly, but at the same time you are fearful of it. Now ask yourself, if that is the case, ask yourself, what are your intentions? If your intentions are good and positive, then you need to go for it. Because your fear, it has to do with a fear of rejection here. That's Venus opposite Pluto. Then you need to be vulnerable, and you have to, Google something about how can I show my vulnerability, and how it's about self-worth and all of that. And being okay that when things won't work out, that you're still alive. So that could be the case for you on another level, when it is a desire where you are saying, it clashes with my higher self or whatever. Then you need to transform this energy, because you can't put it away. You can't, because if you do put pressure on it, it comes up in another way. So that Neptune is there, very positive for you. So make sure that you have some friends around you, or make new friends if you want to. Another thing that is going on is the Mercury retrograde, which for you is again not that important, I suspect, because it's in Leo and it goes back into Cancer as well. So it has to do for you a lot with, again, because that Mercury retrograde goes into the same field for you as where all that energy is in your thinking house, and the thoughts about love, the thoughts about equality, the thoughts about justice, and all of that. So that means that you could get in touch during this month. You could get in touch again with people that are from the past, but in a social context. The third house is very casual, social. Could be neighbors, or it could be siblings that you haven't seen for a long time, and thoughts that you had a long time ago that are coming back. But all this is less important, because it's all in the atmosphere of what I just talked about. Having said that, you Taurus people, so a very interesting energy for you, and Mars in Leo there as well. So you're gonna get, at the same time, very active at home as well. It's a good time to make some changes at home, that demand a lot of muscles there. So you could do that as well. Having said that, I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening, and see you next time. Bye-bye.